Happy Thursday, Houston. Good to have you up early with us. Steph Simmons here with Ron Trevino, Jennifer Reyna, and Cheetah Craft.
Yeah, we have a lot of news to get to this morning. Let's start with Cheetah, though, because the threat of some weather this afternoon.
The threat of which is going to be beautiful coming up in 10 minutes.
All right, we are looking at your Thursday forecast here in traffic, and so far so good. Road work on the I-10 corridor outbound at Gellhorn. I just checked some of those camera shots, and they looked pretty decent, even though that's being picked up. Another thing, yesterday, remember Metro had modification. The rail is still suspended. Red line from downtown to Burnett, the green and purple line from the theater station at Edo. They have bus shuttles that are still in place today, but that was all due to a construction incident. So hang in there if you take the rail. This is your live look, I-10 East at Gellhorn. Looking good in both directions. No major delays as you head eastbound, and the rest of the highways are in good shape. Quiet start for all of my folks who live in the outskirts. Sugar Land, we're talking 22 minutes for that drive into downtown. Good luck. There's a couple of things to note. We still have ongoing road work on the East Freeway that I mentioned to you about 10 minutes ago. Not a huge deal. I'll show you the picture here. And then an incident on a feeder road or intersection up by the Spring area. So this is our first picture here on the East. This is outbound at Federal, ongoing road work that takes up a right lane. So please slow your speeds, stay off of your cell phones. Roads are a little damp as well, so there's a little bit of a chance that you'll slip and slide, so don't follow too closely. The North Freeway, this is the 45 feeder at Cypress Wood, rather. An 18-wheeler involved in this crash. As you can see, it is not overturned, but nonetheless, we have emergency crews on scene. Main lanes in from Cypress Spring and the Cypress Wood area and Woodlands, about 28-30 minutes, so it is not impacting your drive. And that's going to be your latest look and trouble spots, but otherwise, nice and quiet. This morning, we already have, several issues on the board. One of the newest is 59, the East Tex Freeway. This popped up just after we spoke last. This is southbound at Tidwell. Anybody coming in from Mount Houston, the Kingwood area, Atascocita. Not a ton of backup just yet, but a left lane is blocked. Notice the HOV lane is open, running on time, and actually lightly traveled. Another issue is the East Freeway ongoing road work outbound. A right lane is still blocked here at Federal, so going to be slow going approaching that vicinity, and please slow your speeds whenever you see emergency crews. It is the law to do so that everybody stays safe. That service road on the north at Cypress Wood is still impacted by this 18-wheeler crash. It might be a little tough to get through this intersection, so I would not count on it. You can see the cars on the main lanes are having no problems coming in from the Woodlands, so that is not impacting your drive, but I will keep you posted. Notice more traffic near NRG. The Boat and Auto Show continues today.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Ron Trevino, Steph Simmons, Jennifer Reyna, and Cheetah Craft here, too.
All right. Cheetah Craft,
yes.
Wet afternoon, you've been telling us, but is it just today?
Just today, evening or later. I have an issue working, but new information coming in that it is involving an overturned vehicle. I know it's a little hard to tell what's going on other than the flashing lights, but this is southbound at Tidwell. Right lanes get through, 3 of them, and the HOV lane. And northbound traffic up toward IAH is not impacted. So it's only slow going right now for about a mile and a half. We also have delays on the East Freeway, a touch there because of outbound road work at Federal with the right lane closed. And this incident up in the Spring area, 45 North, this is the intersection at Cypress Wood. I wouldn't count on it being open anytime soon. It is involving an 18-wheeler. We are trying to confirm the injuries because they do sound pretty intense. I'll keep you posted, unfortunately, but that's the situation there. Your drive time in from the Woodlands, still about a half an hour, so that will not be impacted. It's just the intersection. If you travel through Cypress Wood, you won't want to take that one this morning. Katie, looking pretty good for your start. 24 minutes for that drive into downtown, but later on, about an hour and a half from now, like yesterday, everything will be busy, so plan accordingly. Changes in traffic for the better, hopefully. Cypress Wood at 45, they did move the camera, so let me find out if that intersection is still blocked. I'll keep you posted here on TV and also on X account. If you're traveling in from Kingwood or the Atascocita area, this incident inbound at Tidwell just cleared. Emergency crews about 20 seconds ago drove away, blocking those left lanes. Is not an issue anymore. All lanes have reopened, but you still see the damage and the traffic that's backed up in that area. This is about a mile and a half of traffic headed inbound. If you work your way over to the Hardy, know that you will see some delays right before the Hardy, but no problems along the Hardy Toll Road itself if you're trying to make your way towards 610. If you give it a couple minutes, I think traffic will ease up just a little bit, and at least you won't have that super crowded condition approaching Tidwell. Now, the outbound road work at I-10 and Federal being picked up. I still see some outbound delays if you're making your way toward Channelview, but our North Freeway, this is what it looks like at Cypress Wood. I'll see you back in about 10 minutes with the very latest. Cool. At this point, point, that is just so scary. I hate even running over something so slight. You think of your suspension, your tires, everything, and things are not easy to repair or cheap. This is pretty much the location down in the Hungerford area, Wharton 69 northbound just south of 1161. Both of those northbound lanes are closed, as you can see. So that is what we're seeing down in the Wharton area. East Freeway, we've got ongoing delays outbound due to road work, and it's pretty intense, at least right now, 7 miles per hour if you're running from Jacinto City out toward Channelview. Please give yourself some extra time, as that is going to be slow going in the area. 69 at University Boulevard, looking good in from Sugarland. Other than the Wharton issue down there, once you get closer into Rosenberg and the Sugarland area, you'll have no problems. Even at Chimney Rock, it's looking pretty decent as you make your 59 610 interchange collision there, or not collision, but the choice to go 610 or continue along 69. These are the delays outbound at Mercury with the ongoing road work that I just said was late on the pickup, and that's for East Siders. If you are running in from the Baytown area, that is not going to impact you because that is all outbound traffic. It'll be 18 minutes for the drive in from Baytown. Around this hour yesterday, Cheetah, we were dealing with fog. How's it looking this morning?
Good morning, Houston. Let's talk more about that forecast.
Yeah, you know, it's fog this morning, but then we'll talk more about your extended in about 10 minutes.
So just got to get through like that half day. Thursday morning, it's been a little rough. We had an incident at Tidwell off of 5969. We're still seeing a fair amount of traffic coming in from the northeast. We have an incident working Cypress Wood, not on the main lanes. This is going to be on the service road, but that intersection, Cypress Wood at 45, is an 18-wheeler crash. It'll be here for a while, so don't anticipate running through this intersection with any kind of ease. Main lanes are still in good shape out of the Woodlands, though, so good news to pass along there. Your live look, if you're coming in from the south side, 288 at Alameda Genoa, I'm just seeing the normal buildup of traffic. Those are inbound taillights. Managed lanes are running really well. You're paying for it, so I know if you're coming in from Pearland, you're like, all right, 2 thumbs up. This is the East Freeway. Unfortunately, the road work that is outbound at Federal, blocking lanes, still creating delays. This is about 1.5 miles, 2 miles of outbound traffic. I have sent a note off to my TxDOT contacts too, alerting them that construction was not wrapped up on time. And then also the North Beltway. There are delays with this road work being a traffic switch due to the weather, so today does not help out that situation. We'll still see those center lanes blocked at the Hardy. Over to you. Not on your main lanes. It is off of I-45, but it is a big deal. It is likely to take a while to clear because I'm hearing the injuries could be rather serious. This is an 18-wheeler crash. Our live camera shot looking at the intersection in the ground below the highway there, and that is what's impacted. Please don't count on Cypress Wood being open or available. That's where Holsworth, Cypress Wood all gathers 245, so give yourself plenty of extra time to traverse around there. If you're traveling out toward Channelview, you've got brake lights. This is outbound, all due to road work at Federal. Unfortunately, it's supposed to be picked up earlier this morning. Still looks like they are at it. And then your roads are slippery too, so it's just a bad combination out there overall. Delays about 10 to 12 minutes if you're traveling outbound. If you're making your way on 225, look at how clean and green that is if you rather take 225 than the East Freeway. Tonight, Gulf Freeway, a little bit of road work north and southbound scheduled from Monroe to Edgebrook. That'll be kicking off at 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Cheetah, do you think that'll even happen? I mean, I know all the rain showers.
Well, you know, it